My child, you've carried this battle long enough. You've fought, prayed, cried, and tried to fix what only I can finish. You're exhausted not because you failed, but because the fight was never yours to begin with. Today, I tell you, the battle is mine. You've done enough. Now stand still and watch what I will do. My child, I have watched you fight battles that were never meant to be fought alone. I have seen the weight on your shoulders, the heaviness in your heart, and the tiredness in your spirit. You've carried responsibilities that drained you. You've tried to solve problems that broke you. You've stood in storms that shook you. And through all of it, you believed you had to be strong every moment. But hear me today, you don't have to fight this anymore. The battle is mine. You've reached the point where your strength is running low. And that's not failure. That's the moment where I step in. I never designed you to win in your own power. I designed you to win in mine. You feel tired because you've been trying to do what only I can do. You've tried to hold together what I intended to rebuild. You've tried to force open doors I planned to open by myself. You've tried to carry people, situations, and expectations that were too heavy for one human heart. You've cried in silence, wondering why breakthrough hasn't come yet. You whispered, "Lord, I've done everything I know. What else can I do?" And today I answer you, stop fighting in your strength. Let me fight for you. Every tear you shed was seen. Every prayer you prayed was heard. Every sleepless night was witnessed by heaven. You weren't alone in any of it, even when it felt like no one understood, no one cared, and no one stood with you. I was there, holding you up when you couldn't hold yourself together. You've been asking, God, why is this taking so long? But you didn't realize how much I was protecting you behind the scenes. There were attacks you never felt, plans of the enemy you never saw, and dangers you never knew existed. Because I went before you, I blocked what was meant to break you. I quieted voices that were sent to discourage you. I shut doors that would have destroyed you. I rerouted you from battles that weren't meant for your level. And the battle you're facing now? This one is mine. This one is not meant for your skill, your strength, your intelligence, or your effort. This one is meant to show you my glory. You've been fighting with your emotions, trying to remain strong while you're breaking on the inside. You put on a brave face for others, but your soul has been whispering, Lord, I'm tired. Hear me. I am not disappointed in your tiredness. I am proud that you've held on this long. I'm proud that you didn't give up in the valley. I'm proud that you kept believing even when the mountain didn't move. But now, my child, it is my turn. You've been swinging in a battle that requires surrender, not strength. You've been pushing in a place where I need you to stand still. You've been acting out of worry when I'm calling you to rest. You've been trying to fix what I've already planned to finish. Let me carry the burden you were never meant to lift. Let me take the weight that has been pulling you under. Let me handle the fight that has exhausted your spirit. The enemy thought that if he could drain you, he could defeat you. But what he didn't understand is that your strength was never the source of your survival. Your survival has always been my strength in you, and my strength does not run dry. My power does not fade. My protection does not weaken. My presence does not leave. This is the moment I fight for you. You're going to feel me shift things you couldn't move. You're going to watch me close mouths that rose against you. You're going to see me expose what was hidden, correct what was crooked, and restore what was lost. You don't have to defend yourself anymore. You don't have to explain yourself anymore. You don't have to fight for yourself anymore. I am stepping in. The battle you've been losing sleep over, I am taking it. The warfare you've been trying to push through, I'm silencing it. The confusion you've been wrestling with, I'm clearing it. The heartbreak that's been suffocating you, I'm healing it. You have fought long enough. Now it's time to stand still and see what I will do. When I step into a battle, victory is guaranteed. When I lift my hand, the enemy has to fall. When I speak, storms must calm. When I move, no weapon can prosper. You feel weary, but don't mistake weary for weak. You're not weak, you're transitioning. You're shifting from human strength to divine strength, from self-effort to surrendered trust, from anxiety to authority. I am teaching you to lean on me in ways you never have before. I'm teaching you that dependence is not helplessness. Dependence on me is power. You are strongest when you realize you don't have to fight alone. Let me remind you of something. Victory does not come from how hard you fight. Victory comes from how fully you trust. When you let go, that's when heaven takes over. When you stop striving, that's when solutions rise. When you surrender, that's when miracles begin. You don't need to figure out the outcome. You don't need to understand the timing. You don't need to plan every step. Just stay close to me. I know the path. I know the battle strategy. I know the outcome, and it ends in victory. So breathe. Even now, let your shoulders relax. Let your heart rest. Let your thoughts settle. You don't have to fight anymore. I am stepping in. The battle is mine, and because it is mine, you will win, not by effort, not by might, but by my spirit. My child, you fought long enough. Now, let me take it from here. My child, now that you have released the battle, watch what I will do. Watch how my hand moves where your hands could not. Watch how my power reaches places your effort never could. Watch how my voice silences what your strength couldn't overcome. You have carried this burden long enough. And now heaven responds. You've been fighting with your mind, overthinking every detail, trying to predict every outcome. You've been fighting with your heart, trying to stay stable while everything around you shook. You've been fighting with your emotions, trying to hold on while disappointment tried to pull you under. But now, you're stepping into a different kind of strength, the strength that comes from surrender. When I take over a battle, things shift quickly, suddenly, quietly, powerfully. I don't need noise to move. I don't need approval to act. When I begin to fight for you, resistance loses its voice. The enemy loses its strategy. Darkness loses its grip. That is what is happening now. Even if you cannot see it yet, you have been wondering, why hasn't anything changed yet? But change often begins in the unseen before it appears in the natural. Seeds sprout underground before they ever break the soil. Miracles often grow in silence before they ever show themselves in the open. Just because you haven't seen movement doesn't mean I haven't been moving. In the spiritual realm, the battle has already turned. What once opposed you is now retreating. What once intimidated you is losing power. What once felt overwhelming is shrinking beneath my hand. I have been shifting things behind the scenes, realigning people, redirecting paths, removing what drains you, and repositioning what will bless you. I am clearing your name. I am closing the mouths of those who lied about you. I am breaking every word curse spoken over you in anger or jealousy. I am silencing the accusations that were meant to shame you. I am lifting the weight of guilt and the burden of fear. You don't need to fight back. I am your defender. I am going ahead of you into conversations you will never hear and rooms you will never enter. I am correcting misunderstandings. I am revealing truth. I am protecting your reputation and restoring your honor. Every attempt to destroy your character is being overturned by my justice. And the battle in your mind? I am speaking peace into the places where anxiety tried to build a home. I am removing the lies that made you feel unworthy, unwanted, or unqualified. I am dismantling the patterns of fear that tried to imprison your thinking. You are not who your fear says you are. You are who I say you are. You said, Lord, I feel weak. And I say, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You said, Lord, I feel overwhelmed. And I say, come to me, I give rest. You said, Lord, I feel alone. And I say, I am with you always. You said, Lord, I am trying. And I say, stop trying. Let me take over. Victory is not born in struggle. Victory is born in surrender. You are stepping into a season where you will see me move in ways you've never seen before. Not because you fought harder, but because you trusted deeper. Trust allows me to operate without being resisted by fear. Faith gives me room to work. Surrender opens doors that effort cannot. I am restoring what was stolen. The enemy took things from you: time, peace, confidence, relationships, opportunities. But I am bringing them back, not in the way you lost them, but in the way I designed them. What I restore always returns better, stronger, and more purposeful. You will recover, but you will not recover into the same place. You will recover into something greater. I am healing the wounds you stopped talking about, the ones that still sting in silence, the ones that made you doubt your worth, the ones that made you question your purpose. You've carried pain quietly, thinking you had to be strong. But healing isn't weakness. Healing is the evidence of my hand. I am removing the internal battles you've been hiding, the private battles you've been fighting alone, the thoughts that tormented you, the fears that held you hostage, the disappointments that quietly shaped your self-view. I see everything, even when you say nothing. And child, I am proud of you. Proud of how you held on. Proud of how you kept believing. Proud of how you didn't lose your heart, even when life tried to harden it. Proud of how you kept showing up in prayer, even when you felt numb. Proud of how you continued to love, even when you were hurting. Now my hand will reward the strength you didn't even know you had. Watch me. I am softening hearts that refused to hear you. I am redirecting situations that looked impossible. I am aligning resources that were once out of reach. I am releasing answers that were delayed until now. I am bringing justice where you were wronged. I am restoring joy where you were drained. I am lifting burdens from your shoulders and placing peace in their place. And here is what I need you to understand. When I step in, battles end quickly. One moment of my favor can undo years of struggle. One breath of my presence can silence every storm. One move of my hand can change everything. That is what I am doing. I am changing everything. Not slowly, not eventually, but suddenly. And when it happens, you will know it was me, because the breakthrough will be too perfect, too timely, and too peaceful to be coincidence. You'll be able to say, this didn't happen because of what I did. This happened because God stepped in. My child, rest now. The battle is no longer yours. The outcome is already decided, and victory is on the way. My child, now that the battle has shifted from your hands to mine, I want you to prepare your heart for victory. Not the kind of victory the world gives, temporary, fragile, dependent on circumstances, but the kind of victory that only heaven can produce. A victory that settles your spirit. A victory that restores your identity. A victory that anchors your faith. A victory that proves my love for you in undeniable ways. You fought long enough. You cried long enough. You carried pain long enough. Now you are stepping into a place where I carry you. This is not the season of exhaustion. This is the season of elevation. Not the season of striving, but the season of strengthening. Not the season of fear, but the season of fulfillment. I am lifting you above the storm that once overwhelmed you. I am lifting you above the voices that once discouraged you. I am lifting you above the fears that once chased you. I am lifting you above the uncertainties that once sabotaged your peace. You are rising, not because you climbed, but because I lifted you. This is the beauty of surrender. Your weakness becomes the doorway to my power. You were never meant to defeat this enemy alone. You were never meant to solve this pain through effort. You were never meant to figure out everything in your strength. I allowed the struggle only so that you would see what happens when I step in. Your victory will not be credited to chance, nor to people, nor to your own ability. It will be credited to me. The battle is mine. The outcome is mine. The glory is mine. And the peace is yours. There will come a moment soon when you will look back at this season and say, that was the turning point. That was when God took over. That was when my story changed. You may not feel it yet, but you are closer to breakthrough than you think. Sometimes the darkest moment is not the enemy winning. It is the enemy panicking because he senses that my hand is about to move. The pressure you feel is not defeat. It is spiritual transition. The heaviness is not hopelessness. It is the breaking of old chains. The confusion is not punishment. It is the enemy's last attempt to distract you before I deliver you. You are days away from clarity, moments away from peace, steps away from breakthrough. Do not give up now. I am surrounding you with angelic protection. You are covered on all sides. The attacks that once reached you can no longer breach your spirit. You are shielded. You are guarded. You are safe. And every weapon formed against you is losing its power. I am healing wounds you didn't know how to express. I am restoring joy you forgot how to feel. I am renewing strength you thought was gone forever. And I am doing it gently, not in force, not in fear, not in rush, but in love. You are stepping into a season of divine ease, not because life will be perfect, but because I will walk closer with you than ever before. You will feel me in ordinary moments. You will hear me in subtle whispers. You will sense my presence in quiet spaces. And you will live with the confidence that you are never alone. Not for a moment, not for a breath. You are moving into breath without burden, steps without fear, decisions without anxiety, nights without dread, mornings without heaviness. This is the life peace builds. And now, as you stand at the threshold of a new chapter, receive what I am speaking over you. This is more than encouragement. This is a Father's blessing, spoken from my heart into your spirit. My beloved child, I bless you with peace that quiets every storm within you. I bless you with strength that outlasts every battle around you. I bless you with clarity that silences confusion. I bless you with courage to step into everything I have planned. I bless your mind. May thoughts of fear lose their power, and may my wisdom fill the places where worry once lived. I bless your heart. May it heal deeply, love freely, and trust boldly. I bless your spirit. May it rise with fresh fire, new hope, and unshakable faith. I bless your steps. May every path you walk carry purpose, protection, and divine timing. I bless your home. May peace dwell there. May joy fill it. And may my presence rest upon every room. I bless your future. May doors open that no man can shut. May opportunities find you. And may favor surround you like a shield. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not defeated. You are chosen. You are protected. You are strengthened. You are mine. Walk now in victory, not by your might, but by my spirit. The battle is over. The breakthrough is released, and the blessing is yours. If this message spoke to your spirit, type "The battle is God's" in the comments. Like this video if you felt God's presence while listening. Subscribe to God's Amen message so you never miss the next prophetic word, blessing, or prayer. Share this with someone who's been fighting alone. Let them know they don't have to fight anymore. God is stepping in. Come back for the next message. Heaven has more to say to you.